welcome to Good News. Hope you've had a good week. So, what's been happening? Is it me? Or is the sexual tension on BBC Breakfast getting too much?
Are you packing heat?
I am carrying.
Are you?
Get a room! Mark Longhurst revealed what he shouts at the point of orgasm.
In the back of the net.
Now, last week I broke my hand. Some people were shocked, not this lady.
I just watched it and watched it and watched it. It was absolutely brilliant.
And finally, over on Sky News, it's happened again. Love is in the air.
We're just about to open up a new shop in the city.
So, what's been going on? Well, young people are struggling to get jobs.
Unemployment hits a 17-year high, with more young people out of work than ever.
And who did Sky News get to talk about solving the youth unemployment crisis?
We do have a problem. There is no question of it.
Alan Sugar. I'm not sure he's the best person to get young people jobs.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Fine.
Mind you, this next girl is definitely going to struggle in the workplace. Check out this wonderful headline. Student forced to call fire brigade after falling off bed and becoming trapped in a clothes horse. And did her friends help get her out? No, they videoed her and pissed themselves laughing. Get the fire brigade! Get my iPhone. Imagine the moment the fire brigade arrived. What have you done? I wanted to know what it felt like to be a towel. How did that girl even get into university? What does her UCAS form look like? A potato print? If she's struggling with a clothes horse, imagine her in an English exam. What is Rudyard Kipling's finest work? His cakes. They're exceedingly good. I've honestly watched that clip of her stuck about 100 times. I can't get enough. And I'm not the only one.
I just watched it and watched it and watched it. It was absolutely brilliant.
Elsewhere this week, a survey was held to find Britain's most influential man. And who won? Boris Johnson. Do you reckon kids will start copying his look? It's ridiculous, isn't it? How can he be the most influential man in Britain? It's impossible to understand. It always sounds like he's on acid.
I rubbed my eyes, and my eyes were not deceiving. I saw the sprouting, hubble-bubble, hubble-bubble pretzel-type object.
It's like he's playing charades with an invisible man all the time. Gherkins, pretzel, 2 words, film. I don't know, you invisible bastard. Give me a time. He is lovable, though, isn't he? Boris is lovable. When asked what was different about him and David Cameron, he gave this answer.
What's the difference between you and David Cameron?
Well, I'm Mayor of London, he's Prime Minister, and I'm older than him. I'm older, I'm considerably heavier. What else? I beat him at tennis.
I stuffed him at whiff-waff. People are even saying Boris could be the next Prime Minister. It might happen sooner than we think. Between you and me, I think Cameron's running out of policies.
Let's get those diabetics off the road.
And if I see one more asthmatic on a space hopper, there will be hell to pay. Let's be honest, Ed Miliband's never going to win. He just looks too weird. This guy sums up what he looks like best.
A frightened panda who's just been caught with another panda's wife.
He's got a point. Some mad crime stories knocking around. Over in Pakistan, the government is trying to stop that most evil of crimes, swearing.
In Pakistan, it's the war on violent extremists that usually makes headline. But now the government is waging a new fight. A war on what the government has deemed obscene and offensive language in text messages.
Imagine the jails. I'm in for murder. You?
I called my brother a spunk monkey.
Some of the words they've banned are really weird. Look at these. Whiskey dick, flogging the dolphin, axing the weasel, lucky camel toe, and bizarrely, kumquat. That's not even rude, that's a fruit. I bet he's there going, why am I being banned? What about banana? He looks like a dick. So they even banned this word. Stroke. That could lead to confusion. Grandad's having a stroke. Well, tell him to pack it in then. I think he's gonna die. Well, he's clearly doing it too hard. From naughty words to a bizarre punishment in New Zealand. A pair of graffiti vandals were taken captive by their victims and forced to dance. It's mad, isn't it? Here they are in action.
Shane and Carl weren't dancing for fun when this YouTube clip was filmed last week. They were dancing because they were scared.
They made them dance for an hour because they'd sprayed graffiti on their neighbour's wall. What a weird punishment. You're not going to hit me, are you? No. I want you to moonwalk. Oh, that's the stuff. Shake it, baby. Luckily, the police were called. Did they help? Not really.
When two police officers arrived, the ordeal wasn't over. One officer laughed so hard he had to leave the room and called two colleagues to come and watch.
Dave, you've got to see this, mate. It's better than that girl in the clothes horse. It isn't the only dancing story of the week. Look what kids in America are doing with their cars.
It's called ghost riding the whip. A whip is slang for a car, and ghost riding refers to the fact that whoever was driving ends up disappearing.
It's the shittest thing ever. I'm ghost riding the whip. No, you're not. You're giving a BMW a lap dance. Look at these tits.
Ghost riders perform all sorts of automotive acrobatics, otherwise known as going dumb. Standing atop the driver's side door. Hanging out the back door.
They're like a bunch of claustrophobics on their way to a meeting. I can't be in the car, Steve. Let me get on the door. I don't like it. I don't like the inside. Surprisingly, this crappy craze has taken America by storm. And it's not just kids who are into it.
Well, Grandma, what's on our schedule today?
Well, there's one thing we could do. We could ghost ride the whip.
They're pretty good, aren't they? But then they've been doing it for years. This guy's only a beginner. Some odd little stories in Britain this week. First of all, look what this man's done to stop speeding.
They don't mess about in Bow, or at least Tim Backhouse doesn't. Fed up with traffic going too fast, he and a friend picked up their paintbrushes and went big on the side of Tim's house.
Only in the West Country. Why get a speed camera when I got a paintbrush? What I love about this story, it highlights just how brilliantly shit British local news is. They've clearly got a woman to say, wow, look at that.
Wow, look at that.
And then from nowhere, an unintelligible man rocks up in his tractor.
That is stupid.
Why?
Well, everybody's going to look at it and have more accidents than anything else.
Yeah! You want some accidents, you get a car helicopter, try to a monkey, and then you do it like that! I gotta go. I'm ghost riding the tractor. I tell you what, it's a good job he didn't paint this on his house. Because you know somebody would have done this. From road signs to the paranormal. Grandmother, 73, claims she's being plagued by a ghost. Pretty interesting, but even more so when you find out who's been plaguing her. A groping octopus ghost. I know what we're all thinking. Poor octopus. I bet she loved it. Oh, no. 8 hands all over me. Oh, no. Lower. Oh. Oh, will this never end? Lower. Oh, that's the stuff. It's something strange in your neighbourhood. Who are you going to call? Fucking no one! imagine. Now, mind you, it wasn't the only spooky story of the week. A ghost in Gloucester is haunting a pint of lager.
It was just another quiz night and another pint from the bar for the quizmaster. But this pint took on a life of its own. Watch it carefully as it starts to move. When it fell, the quizgoers were shocked. The manager spooked.
Oh, a pint of beer fell over. This has to be the overreaction of the week.
When you actually see something like this on tape, it really sort of scares you.
It's a zombie pint! We're gonna die! Mind you, this evil pint isn't the only thing causing the pub bother.
But the haunted pint is just one of several ghostly happenings in the last few weeks. Recently, manageress Sam woke up early one morning to hear wailings from her daughter's bedroom.
I'm not sure that was a ghost. Next up, a truly terrible waxwork museum.
Well, a waxwork attraction in Kent is making their visitors work extra hard to do that. Shall we say, it's not entirely obvious who some of them are meant to be.
Damn right, you will never see worse celebrity waxworks than this.
Tom Cruise, Kylie Minogue, the Queen, and Sylvester Stallone.
Stallone looks like the saddest sex doll ever. Look at his eyes.
All around me, faces worn out.
Check out the service that this church is offering.
Alex Averill defended himself and his church after police say members of Phoenix Goddess Temple ran an organized prostitution ring out of the church.
That's right, it's a brothel and a church. They don't just talk about a burning bush, they'll give you one. So what kind of stuff can parishioners look forward to?
They call themselves whole body healers, offering nude live coaching sessions and prostate massages.
Prostate massage! Can you feel Jesus? No, but you need to clip your nails! I feel like Sylvester Stallone! It's such nonsense. Whole body healers. Have a look at what the leader of this church calls himself.
At my church, I'm labeled a shaman.
A shaman? Wow! What magical powers does he have?
He's devoted himself to healing people, including overweight women who need to feel loved.
He bangs fat women. If that makes you a shaman, I'm going to start calling my brother Gandalf. Mind you, if you think a church that provides sex is creepy, look what this preacher's offering.
Pastor Bates laid hands on him almost 2 hours ago. He hadn't moved since. Wouldn't you like the Holy Ghost to come on you like that?
Now, the final religious story this week is a bit more bizarre. Jesus' image appears on dog. How lovely! Whereabouts? Holy shit! Literally. Poor Jesus. Dad! You've sent me to the wrong place! A lot of people were appalled. One lady loved it.
Wow, look at that.
It's nonsense. If Jesus was going to land on any dog, surely it would be this fella. A new book has been published this week about X-rays, showing the many varied things that people have inserted into their arseholes.
The X-rays are all in a new book called Stuck Up. 100 objects inserted and ingested in places they shouldn't be. Everything from a computer mouse to a cassette tape. This string of Christmas lights. And this is Barbie, but it isn't her dream house she's in.
She was not happy. The worst thing, this book... This book was written by doctors.
It's co-authored by this emergency room physician and 2 other doctors.
Bastards! Hey, Doc, you're not going to tell the world about me putting a doll up my arse, are you? Oh, no! I'd never do that. Have a look at that, Dave. It's like a yawning hippo. So, what's the #1 excuse people come up with in this situation?
I accidentally fell on an object. That's probably the most common accidental story you'll hear.
And who hasn't sat on their glasses really, really hard while nude?
Exactly. So, what was the doctor's favourite?
But the doctor's favourite found objects are action figures. Poor Buzz Lightyear.
To infinity and what the fuck is that? All right, Barbie. That was their favourite. This was my favourite.
A more recent X-ray displays an iPod Nano.
That's what happens if you play this out loud on the tube. Come here, you little son! We'd all do it. We'd all do it. Now, this is the part of the show I genuinely don't know anything about. There's going to be a mystery guest who's been in the news, and I have to figure out who that person is. So, please welcome my mystery guest! Hello, George.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, mate, what's your name?
Jan.
Jan. Nice to meet you. Jan, it looks like we're in a folk pub.
Yeah.
Is that close?
Yeah, it's something to do with that.
It's something to do with folk Guinness, so playing a violin and drinking Guinness. You look a bit like a magician as well.
A magician?
Yeah.
Thanks. Well, it's not something I wear every day, like
No.
out to the shops.
Why are you wearing it here, then?
Special events, just to help you guess what I am.
Just to wear that?
Yeah.
Did you think I was a magpie? Why is it all shiny? I can't take my eyes off it.
To stand out on stage.
Oh, right, so you're a performer?
Yeah.
OK, and presumably it involves the violin here?
No.
It doesn't? OK. Do you hunt down men that play the violin?
No, not really.
You've never killed a man?
No.
OK.
Not yet.
Not yet?
That's not
Nice.
fair.
Right, that's clear as that. Any other clues? So you're a performer? Anything else?
Irish.
You're Irish?
That's the big clue.
I don't know. Just tell me.
I am the under-21 male world Irish dancing champion.
That's worth a round of applause. Excellent. Nice to meet you. So what this is racism, essentially.
Yeah, just stereotypes.
He's Irish. There's a pint of Guinness there. I'm surprised we didn't have a tiny man going, hello! Please let me come on. So, have you ever pulled a lady doing your Irish jiggering?
I've been in a dance-off at a club before.
How did that go?
Surprisingly well, actually.
Did it?
I thought people would start laughing, but they, clapped, and I got a few free drinks and a phone number, so...
A phone number?
Yeah, got his phone number.
There you go. Let's go. Show the move that made the lady swoon.
It was just...
Pretend I'm the lady. I'm in the club watching you. I like that one over there, the shiny fucker over there looking at me. Johnny Dazzle Pants, I like that one. That's me.
Well, I started slowly.
Oh, yeah.
And then I went faster.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, don't ever stop moving your feet. Oh, yeah. Well done, man.
Thank you, man. Thanks.
Should we do some dancing?
We are going to in a minute. I'm going to show you a few steps if that's going to be...
I'd love to. So, are you in the mood for dancing, Jan? Teach me how to dance.
I'll start you off with some basic beginning steps.
OK.
So yes.
Oh, nice!
Stuff like that.
Lovely.
Ready? So first I want to teach you a shuffle, it's called. Tap it forward.
Yeah,
right foot.
Right
so
foot, that one.
Tap it forward, back, and then hop, down. Very good.
So you've got to be like a really kind of flamboyant penguin.
Sorry. Next one.
Yep.
Just be a bit careful, don't you hurt yourself.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah. It's called a click.
Yep.
And I want you to pick up your right leg and then click the heels together. If you can.
Ow! So you meant to go like that, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. Very good, that's it.
Yeah.
Look good. Now,
if you imagine there's a football there, it's a lot easier because you go that.
Drag.
Yeah.
It's called. Just drag.
Oh, I like that. That's pretty. That's the equivalent of what the dog does when it's wiping its arse, isn't it? Well, he's looking.
It's good. So we're going to try and put them all together to music.
To music?
To music, yeah. If that's cool.
Lovely, yeah.
Yeah? OK, let's go. So...
Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, please get up for our mystery guest! Now, check out the McDonald's Burger that's been causing quite a stir.
A national fast food chain has a secret menu you don't know about, and one of the names of an item on that menu is proving to be offensive to some people.
One creation you will not find on any of their menus, but one that we were able to order at 3 different Laredo area McDonald's is called the McGangbang.
I'm smashing it. The McGangbang? I hope it doesn't come with a Happy Meal toy. So, are customers upset by the McGangbang Burger? No. In honour of the rude meal, they've been going to McDonald's, finding a statue of Ronald and making him look like a pervert. This lady takes it a stage further. But this guy has to be the winner. Here's a story about a company who invented a filthy motorbike.
Ever been on the toilet and thought, if only I could do this while riding a bike?
No.
Now your dreams may just become reality. Japanese toilet manufacturer Toto has invented the Toilet Bike Neo, a motorcycle powered entirely by human waste.
What? Imagine what you'd look like riding that. You could be the best looking person in the world. When you're having a dump, we all look a little bit Gollum. This looks all right, this isn't. In case some of you are interested, it has other features.
It can also play music to entertain spectators. Finally, the toilet actually talks.
Kill me! Full of shit and can't stop talking. Sounds like a description of this show. Over in Northern Ireland, they discovered a cunning escape artist.
It began when farmer Tom Grant, having securely locked his valuable animals up for the night, found them roaming wild outside the next day.
So, how did the animals escape? Did local kids set them free? Nope. It was all down to a clever cow called Daisy. Look what she did.
One bound, Daisy and her fellow COWs were free.
I love that, COWs. Like you're in prison. Look alive, girls. Tomorrow we're going over the top. Last one back to Blighty is a McGangbang. Mind you, not everyone is as gifted as Daisy. What does that remind me of? Tonight's story is an inspiring and emotional tale of Yoshi and Emma De Silva and the healing power of their baby's touch.
After 5 years of trying, Yoshi and Emma were blessed with a daughter they named Eloise. But just 19 days later, a dreadful accident put mother and daughter in hospital.
I really thought to myself at that moment in time, I'm going to lose my daughter and my wife. They basically said, look, your wife is seriously brain damaged. We'd like to switch the machines off.
But gradually, his little girl emerged from danger.
I honestly believe that if one person could get her through this, it was that little girl.
Every day, Yoshi would bring Eloise to the hospital so she could hold her mother, touch her, skin on skin. Then on one visit, Emma's eyelids began to move.
She really dug in there and found her mother from somewhere. Because I think Emma was very lost for a long time.
And then, 12 weeks, 84 days after falling into a coma, Emma woke up, holding Eloise in her arms.
Push with your legs and stand up.
Emma, that's amazing. That little girl saved 2 people. Absolutely. She saved her mother, and absolutely she has saved me.
There you go, a little bit of wonder before you go to bed. Thanks very much for watching Good News. Good night.